Today, I'd like to bring you a photograph for us to just look at and just to think about and meditate on. And it's a photograph of a beautiful waterfall pouring into a pool. Even though the water would be crashing down, I find the scene peaceful, restful, tranquil, and it makes me ponder over the times that water was significant in the Bible. Let's think at the beginning. After creating day and night, he separated the waters to give land. And then very early in Genesis, we read the story of the flood, when God saw how great man's wickedness was, and he sent a flood to destroy mankind, except, of course, Noah and his family. And then there was Moses. When he took the Israelites out of Egypt, God separated the sea to give them dry land to walk on. We also read later that Moses had to strike a rock for fresh water to pour out for the Israelites to drink. Later in Judges, God used the way men drank water from the river to sift out the few that Gideon was to take to fight the Midianites. And then one of my favourite passages about water is found in Jeremiah 2, when God told Jeremiah, "My people have committed two sins. They have forsaken me, the spring of living water, and they have dug their own cisterns, broken cisterns that cannot hold water." Can you imagine fresh, cool springs of water were available, but the people dug their own cisterns to store stale, dirty water that leaked out? But I wonder, is this me? Instead of sitting and listening to God to speak, to fill me up with his living water, do I rush out, filling my time digging my own cistern that doesn't really satisfy me? Do I want praise, affirmation from other people over that of what God thinks about me? We need God's living water flowing in so that we can go out into the world and water other people. We need to hear God telling us where to go. Jesus was baptized in water, just like this picture. Hopefully it would be a lot warmer. Jesus walked on water. Jesus met the Samaritan woman at the well, and when he asked her for a drink, she was astonished that a Jew asked her for a drink. But what does he say? "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I will give never thirsts. In fact, it will become in him springs of water welling up to eternal life." Are we drinking this living water from deep pools that never run dry? Look again at the picture. There are seasons for this waterfall. At the moment, it's full of water. But during a drought, this waterfall may be just a trickle, with everything dried up and plants dying. Sometimes I feel in a dry place. It could be as well that a lot of people are feeling in a dry place during COVID. They found things hard, almost unable to see other people, and really have put themselves in a survival mode. If this is you, I hope you've had people praying for you to help you through. When I look back at some of the darkest, driest times in my life, they have also been times of great teaching and character forming. At the time, I have needed prayers and words of encouragement from friends. I've just had to hold on to the promises that I find in the Bible, and I've had to speak them out loud sometimes. But when you come through those dry, barren times, you come through a better person, and you can help and relate to other people in different ways. When I look at this pool, it also reminds me of the church. The pool is deep in the centre where the water's crashing down, and shallow round the outside. As a member of the church, am I in that centre? Am I drinking up the living water, and am I serving my God? Or am I just paddling round the edges? I just want to leave you now with a short reading from Psalm 1. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers.